Hey y'all, welcome back to It's Shishi. If you're new here, grab a seat on the couch so you can be a part of our conversation. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back and being part of um, the group. All right, well, this is normally called Mindful Mondays, but today I probably will name this one Mindless Wednesdays. Excuse me, I had a little coffee try and get me going. We're still working on it and processing my New York cup for when I had a visit with my sister-in-law. Actually, I think I was there working and then just got to visit her in between. So, I apologize for my phone. I think that my friend is getting a grandbaby at this moment, so she just started texting me. So if that's the case, congratulations to her and her daughter and this beautiful baby girl that may be making her way into the world. So today is kind of random. I don't know how many more Mindful Mondays I have in me. If you have some ideas for some things that you want to talk about, please leave them down in the comments below, and we will try and get them processed through. I do have a few things, so today's video may be a little bit longer than your normal Mindful Monday. And yes, it is Wednesday. Yes, it's been a long week already. And my son is out of school for 3 days, so by Friday I could be fried completely. So, speaking about my son, for those of you that have been around the channel for a little while and have seen some of the other videos, I do, I don't want to say have, but I have been told that I have cancer. We're going into our 3.25 years with it, which is kind of awesome because they told me I probably wouldn't live past the first year or two, and then they tell me I won't live for 6 to 8 months, and they don't know the God I serve, so when God's ready, He will do what He wants to do. Until then, I let them practice on me, because that's exactly what doctors do, is practice. But I let them practice under my decisions and my thoughts and things of that nature. And so far, it's been pretty good. But anyways, and speaking of cancer, nobody, I hope you're doing well. I hope your time in the hospital went well. Check in, buddy, so I know how you're doing. Alright, well, I don't know that I've ever told you guys, but the school district that my son goes to, they had the opportunity to either do online or e-learning school or do physical school. Well, with me having this illness, if I was to catch COVID, that could cause some big problems for me. So we chose to keep my son home to do e-learning. Well, we just got information from the school district the other day, about a week ago. They're looking for all kids to return back to regular schooling, because that's not the natural, real progressing for children to do the e-learning. They miss out on the interaction with other peers and interactions with their teachers and the physical exercise of school and just that normal structure, which I completely agree. However, under the circumstances, I'm not sure that that is a top priority for our family at this time. Um, so they want them back into class at the beginning of the year. And so I think I really kind of need some help with this one. Me and my husband have talked it through, but some other opinions may be good too, or some things that we hadn't thought about or hadn't talked about might be good. So if you have a thought on that particular topic, please, 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 please leave your comments or thoughts in the comments area. All the help that we could get with this decision would be awesome. Awesome. He loves being at home for schooling, but that's because he gets a lot more benefits, little looser structure, and a lot of one-on-one time. Like he can play Minecraft during his hour-long lunch and recess. He's at a school much faster and earlier than the other kids. And he gets his regular teacher and he gets his daddy teacher. And heck, who wouldn't want that? If I had that, I would love that as well. So, excuse my hair as my natural wig starts to grow out. I'm trying to do different things with it. I tried a 2-strand twist this week, which turned out pretty good, but it's been a few days now, so I gotta try something a little different. And it's not necessarily sweatshirt weather just yet. I just tend to be cold in the house because they run the air conditioning, which is fine. So I normally have been lately trying to wear sweatshirts or hoodies or something so I can keep a little warmer, because the cold seems to hurt my body. So anyways, but the weather is changing soon. Today I think we're going to get up to 71. So since he's out of school, we're going to take a quick trip to the zoo. And then I think tomorrow we go to like 55. And Friday we're back up to, I don't know, maybe 60 or something like that. So, but anyways, some good news. I had some scans last week. The scans were awesome. Just a tiny change that the doctor's not necessarily worried about, but that we'll just keep an eye on it. He always walks in. I have had some of the most amazing oncologists, so I really cannot complain. Even the first one, who we didn't necessarily end that relationship as being best friends, but she walked me through my first 2 years of this illness, and I'm grateful for that. But this doctor always walks in the room and is like, he just is so from the hip, so straightforward. He walked in the room this time and said, "You look amazing, and you continue to mystify me with the fact that there's not a lot of changes and you're not on any chemo." I haven't been on chemo since January, I believe it is. December. So, because I remember it was December 19th that they were trying to admit me into hospice. But I'll tell you more about that story later on. So, I think probably the last thing for me is this election. If there ever was a time to have your voice heard, this is the time. Please, 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 early vote. Vote by mail if you still have enough time. Go that day and vote, but those lines are going to be long, so if you can early vote. The lines are long now, but they'll probably be shorter than what they are if you go regular voting day. But our government and leaders are in a state of cray-cray. Something that I hadn't normally done was pray for our leaders. I know, shame on me, but this time I've started praying for our government, our leaders, election day, and just thereafter, because I think it'll be, right now they are not even playing nice nasty. They're just nasty. And so I know that election day is probably going to be a bit of a ruckus. I hope those guidelines are the margins are very, very wide, so it's very clear who the winner is. And then I hope inaugural day is the day that everybody chooses to respect themselves and the candidate that won. So, pray about the election, and please, please, please make plans to get your voice heard. This is the time to get our voices heard. So, with that, I think I will close out this Mindless Wednesday, I guess. I hope you all are doing well. I hope your families are doing well. Please follow these guidelines, the 6 feet, social distancing, the mask. Did I mention the mask? And washing your hands, sanitizing your hands. There's no telling what people are doing, and people are rejecting masks because that's somewhat the example that they've been given. But people, we're not going to get top star Walter Reed medication and Walter Reed treatment, so we got to think for ourselves and take care of ourselves. Also, my street doesn't have space for a helicopter to land to take me to any Walter Reed hospital, so take care of yourselves, take care of your families, and I'm hoping that you all will remain safe and you all are in my prayers. So, as I say in every video, self-care is the best care, because you can't take care of others if you're not taking care of yourself. So have an exceptional week, and hopefully I will see you soon.